today with another excuse me, with another live stream unboxing. My mic is working, thankfully, but we're here and a bit early, an hour earlier than I usually do, just because tomorrow I got work, I got plans, I'm doing stuff. So I was like, you know what? I don't want to miss another Wednesday. I don't want to push it back to Friday because I'm busy this week. I'll be busy essentially a whole week and the weekend. So, yeah. And then, excuse me if my voice isn't sounding top notch right now. I am still kind of under the weather. I've been sick ever since, what was it, last Friday? So, I'm recovering. I'm a lot better than before. I was like bedridden for about like 3 days, but I'm back. I'm alive. I've made it through. So, yeah. So, nothing stops the live streams. I mean, I've done a live stream sick before, but it hasn't been anything really too bad. Nothing crazy. So, we're just doing our thing. We're going to make it through. We're going to, do our thing, mess with toys, do our stuff. So, yeah. But, of course, as per usual with our weekly kind of update, we do our weekly pickups of everything we've gotten ever since the last stream. And, of course, some big stuff, some pretty nice stuff. So, first, I forget if I got this. I don't know when I actually got this. I can't remember now. It's all blur right now. Yeah, like I know I got this set before I got sick, so it was probably like around like maybe even on Wednesday. Maybe it was. Well, maybe it was Thursday. It might have been Thursday or Friday, whatever it was. But I did finally pick up the TMNT NECA Stump, like the wrestling turtles, the 4-pack. We got Michelangelo, Raphael, Donatello, and Leonardo. All of their, if you can see it, in all of their wrestling gimmick glory. I hope that's a good shot there, but another 4-pack to hopefully look at in the future. Maybe even open here on stream at some point, because these are beautiful, beautiful figures. So it'll be nice. It'll be cool, to do it. So yeah. So that's our first one. Great looking figures. I cannot wait to get these at some point. It's like because if I want to do pictures, I gotta get a ring. So we'll track that down too. So that'll be another pickup at some point. But yeah, main big pickup, it's just this 4-pack. So that's really cool. Really nice to finally get these guys and to mess around with, because they're really cool. So yeah. So that's our first kind of little thing there. And then our second weekly pickup, is one I just got today. Because while I was out getting groceries, they had the Mirage Comics Mirai as as the Shredder, and she was the last one on there. There was like a couple of her on the shelf, but this go around there was only one. So I was like, you know what? Might as well not just wait. I'll just get it now, even though honestly, this is pretty pricey. This is kind of a little pricey for the price they're asking. But in any case, a really cool figure. And can't wait to open this at some point. And then this also really makes me hope that, that we get a classic Shredder at some point in the red. Because even just like that image is so good. And then even like her, like I'm full on, like in Shredder mode, with the helmet is really cool to see in figure form. So yeah, so that'll be something to look forward to as well. So yeah, so all turtles, really, when it comes to our weekly pickup. Excuse me. But, you know, nothing wrong. Nothing wrong with more turtles. I mean, y'all don't really see the turtles because they're all actually behind me and also below me because I actually store turtles on this very table that I use. I just have to move it all, essentially, just because of my space. But, you know, pretty cool. But I think we're going to not delay too much today since I want to get the stream going, get it going, because we got some big guys today. We got some pretty neat, very cool figures to look at. So first off, we're looking at the Marvel Legends M.O.D.O.K and the Marvel Legends Avengers Beyond Earth's Mightiest Super-Adaptoid figures. Of course, both are A.I.M themed, which is, the actual, like the not faction. I always want to say faction. I guess it's like the kind of like the, well, it's not like a corporation. I don't know what they. Oh, okay, stomach's not feeling well, but yeah. Oh, and also I just ate dinner, so I got a full stomach right now. So Belly was kind of happy. He's like, "Oh, food! You can actually eat food now. You have taste buds." So yeah, but really cool kind of figures. I kind of forgot, that Super-Adaptoid was an A.I.M kind of specific character, but I was like, you know what? I didn't know that, but I do now, and I still have this M.O.D.O.K in box ever since it came out. I pre-ordered this damn thing, like when it came out. What was it? Like it wasn't like 2020, was it? Feels like it was like after that or like soon after 2021. So I've had this in a box for 3 years essentially. So, I'm that crazy of a collector. But then this guy is kind of new because he's actually from Ollie's. So this is more of a more recent purchase, probably like last month or something, or like sometime before. But we'll get him second because I think first I want to do M.O.D.O.K. I mean, I think we just got him because it's M.O.D.O.K. He's the guy. He's the A.I.M guy. So pretty cool, and also a beautiful box, I might say. Because I think that this was also kind of like, I don't know if this was like a precursor to what we've been getting like up until just more recently with the windowless the packaging. But Hasbro actually really kind of delivered with this. It's like I love like the digital render of the figure with all like the kind of like the sciencey kind of art and all the energy and all the effects. And then you have your Marvel Legends series logo there. You have your M.O.D.O.K level there. My phone is not. This is what happens when I'm in a rush. So put phone on do not disturb so it can be a little bit better. But then you have your regular Hasbro logo there. You have your warning label, and then you have a fantasy scene printed in 50 different languages all along. It kind of ruins the art a little bit. I mean, it's like so small, but it's like, why do you have to? We know. Look at it. Of course, that's fantasy. It's obviously a digital render, but whatever. It's for the kids. But at the top, you just get a actual like a nice like a stylized like a M.O.D.O.K logo there, so that's cool. On the side, you have some nice art there, so that's really cool. Kind of representing, like the figure, like it actually has like the proportions and the same sculpt, but it's actually like an actual image essentially. And then you have the Marvel Legends logo there, nothing at the top. On the side, same image, same logo. On the back, you have some nice some more some digital some renderings of M.O.D.O.K and all the different accessories and parts and all his hands, and then the figure as a whole right there. And you even get like a little size, so where he is 8.47, excuse me, 47 inches, 8.47 inches. So that's pretty good. And that's in 21.5 centimeters. So a pretty good sized figure. You have your M.O.D.O.K logo there. You have your Marvel Legends, and then a bio of M.O.D.O.K in all the different languages, which we, we'll try to read for today. The free product of intense scientific, a freak product of product of intense scientific experimentation. The living computer M.O.D.O.K now sits atop a vast empire of criminal co-conspirators bent on world domination. What a bio. But then at the bottom back there, you have your Hasbro logo. You have just more kind of warnings and legalese, Marvel. Then at the bottom, you got like your recycling and then all your barcodes, more labels, things that don't matter. It's about the figure that I haven't opened in 3 years because I'm an insane person. But I got this on day one. Literally, I pre-ordered this from Pulse all the way back then. We do got our trusty Zacto blade. Very nice. We'll go ahead and we'll just cut on this side, just a couple pieces of tape. It's kind of weird to be finally opening this figure after 3 years, 3 whole years of not really messing with it, not really doing anything with it, but it's nice to like actually, play with the toy that I actually paid for myself, that I wanted to get, that I got for myself. So we do have our, you don't really have an insert. It's just a cardboard insert there. No design. That's fine. But I might keep the box, maybe at least at the front and maybe one of the sides because the art's good, but we'll see. But of course, you get your regular Hasbro paper. No one cares about. Don't really need it, but there's our. Let's see if we can keep this all. We shouldn't do that. Oh, give me a minute. I'm gonna go pick up all the stuff I just dropped. All right, we're back. Sorry about that. Just me being dumb because I want to show y'all it in all its unmade glory, because he comes in bits here. You got like the back. You got like the headpiece with the hair, and then again the back. We have like little like the A.I.M logo and your little stuff there. Then you have, I guess this is supposed to be like his little base, I assume. Maybe, but then take off the first plastic cover there. And you get him, and you get like the front body with both the arms and the open hands there with no head top. You do have that little thing, but you do actually with the face plate, you do have a little cardboard little protector there for the base, so that's nice. Just insert that back in, and already I gotta say, like, this face sculpt looks perfect. It looks so good, and all the sculpting looks good, but we'll get into it. But then you have the separate face plate there where he's kind of more angrier open mouth. You have your little bottom little burner base there. Base. It's a base. Then you have changeable arms or hands. I'm just going too quickly. I just got to slow down. So yeah, but there's his hand. His trigger finger hand for his left arm. And a fisted hand for the right arm. So that's nice to have that variety, and it makes sense based on what he's doing as a character. So, and they actually did, the only one that they actually taped down was actually this one. I'm surprised they didn't tape down the rest of these or have like a cover for every single one of these, but that's fine. I don't mind not having twist ties. These out. And then what first comes packed in this thing, hold on, I'm doing it. Yeah. Oh, sorry. It's getting a little interrupted, but that's fine. Just all this stuff. But yeah, but there's our, actually has his little legs there. His little stubby legs for his huge body, but it works. It works somehow. And then is there the additional kind of like the energy blast or kind of flame effect. So that's really cool. Yeah, and it is that see-through plastic besides like the peg. I think that actually inserts into the M.O.D.O.K body, but there he is. And actually does have a gold piece. So that actually is kind of a separate piece. So that's actually kind of neat that they actually, like made two pieces to, to actually like create this base so it's more stable. So that's cool, and you don't even really notice it. So that's nice. Then there's our plastic over there. And then I guess we can just go ahead. Yeah, because this is it for the figure. If I'm honest, here's all of our pieces. It's basically a Build-A-Figure, essentially a model kit, if you really think about it. So that is nice. We'll get his hands. Gotta go. And his arms. We'll get like his joints all loosened up. Because we'll go over articulation a little bit later, but just want to make sure I'm actually able to move these guys. Yeah, but I think first we will put on the legs that just peg into those little purple pegs in the body. So that's that. That's that. I assume, do they? Yes. Okay. So they're all, so they're sculpted to definitely be very significant with where they go. Trying to get this. See if I can get this. We are going to take out our handle just because I don't want to like knock that off or break that. Feels like I'm going to have to apply a bit of pressure onto this M.O.D.O.K. I hope I don't actually have to technically heat it up. I don't think I do. No. Okay. So I got it on there pretty well. We'll get our second leg. Oh. I can get this leg going. Come on. There we go. There we go. Oh, also a neat little thing is that the serial number that's usually on the back or usually at the bottom of the feet for the figure is actually inserted in there where the faceplate goes. So you actually don't get any of that copyright, and even like the sculpted copyright is even there too. So you don't get any copyright on the figure on the outside at all. It's all internal, so that's nice. The next, I guess, would be does that? I assume does that go? Because that goes there. Does this go? So that goes okay. So then here's our two glass pieces. So have your hole there, have your little pipe there, and you do have a top like ball there, but that just inserts on there. So it's one whole thing, and that still rotates around. And then with this, you have your little base right here. Nice little detailing. It's all going on there. And that does have a hole. I think that is supposed to be inserted in the body, or do we does actually push? No, that does not. Okay, but it does insert with this little circle, has like that divot. You can just rotate it around so it actually just sits right there on the body. And then you also I don't know how you want to. Oh, okay. Okay. So then you put the hair piece with the top on. And you snap that together so you get the whole essentially body there. And then we're going to put this back on here. Whoa. We'll actually give him more angry head. Make sure everything's all together. And we'll do him where he's like all freaking out. Or he's using like some kind of powers. I don't know if M.O.D.O.K actually has powers. I can't really remember. I think I just get that he's just a really smart guy. Like his thing, because he's a giant head. He was like, I'm the smartest computer thing in the world. So, yeah. But then there's his little, if it wants to actually stay on the figure, there we go. Wow, that like locked in. Okay. Yeah, that's like not going anywhere. But there he is, fully assembled. No pun intended. Because he is, an Avengers, a Marvel villain. But there's our M.O.D.O.K right there, looking pretty sick, honestly. I mean, I don't think you can ask for anything more perfect. Well, okay, yeah, let's go. Let's go over like each aspect now that we have it all together. Because at the top, you have his iconic hairdo going on there, and then on the front you have that dark kind of purplish band that has like the weird, the Jack Kirby kind of lines. If those are like his kind of style lines, I think they were, but they're like little like tech and wire lines Then you have like the red, kind of like the beam, I guess, across where that's where he has like a mind beam, I think. And the little red dot in the middle, which I assume actually takes that energy, would probably be the science, I guess, behind it. And then on the face, just your regular M.O.D.O.K face, very big eyes, huge mouth, big lips. Nice, yeah, like paint on like the teeth and the inside of the mouth, like the tongue's a different color too. It's a darker. Well, no, well, maybe they are. Yeah, yeah, like it's just like the shadows, but this looks actually pretty good. And then like the skin's all kind of wrinkly, kind of old looking, but it's still cool. And then with the widened out eyes is so M.O.D.O.K. It works very well. But then on the chest, you have a little, yeah, like a screen that has, you know, like some more of like that jagged kind of detailing. I don't know if that's supposed to like something that like has a voice or like his voice is emulated of some kind, or that's how he communicates or something, or that's like a heartbeat. I don't know. But then on the front, we get like some more kind of like just plating and little detailing, and then you get to the arms and the legs, and you have just kind of like a basic kind of robot, kind of metal arms, kind of like an armor. He has like some armor gloves there that's all segmented, and of course it's all in a purple color as well. So same with the boots, we have those lines there, but then with the kind of like your basic kind of metal boot kind of look, but of course in that purple as well. And you can also get them to probably be like that, but then with the actual body, you have, well, actually you do have there on the front modules. So you have your actual, like your joystick essentially there. So where he controls his little body, I think, or where he like controls like his little mechanisms of what's happening. So that's really cool. And you have like some nice detailing, and that is a separate piece that is on a ball. So that's nice. So so it's not like stuck and it's not going to be prone to break that much. So that's nice. And then on the other panel, have just like some buttons. Looks like like some switches and a little like a port at the bottom. So it's kind of like your basic tech detailing there. So pretty nice though. Pretty cool. Pretty well done. And then on the side, on the bottom side, you have that kind of like that half circle with that jagged with a circle, jagged again, circle, jagged, and then circle, jagged kind of detailing. And then with the with the half circle there, and it's all actually panel line sculpted. So that's really cool that it's that they have like that little detailing with the design, but have like more of like a realistic kind of metal plating. It's like, yeah, this is how it's made. It's not like all perfect. Like it cuts into the circle, so that's kind of cool. Excuse me. I'm still sick, so mind my voice and my franticness. Kind of on sick mode right now. It's not the best mode to be in, but it's working for me right now. Working very well, very fast. But then with the back of the body, have some more of of all of that that panel line detailing, and then some that's not even actually painted in, it's just sculpted, but these are actually kind of darkened a bit to actually show off those little details more. And then at the back of the head, you have like 4 kind of copper color bands, where you also have like 3 more kind of like gold plated pieces that stick out. And then of course on the back of that head you have the A.I.M logo there, where it's like a honeycomb. So that's really cool. So yeah, a lot of detailing, and then especially at like the bottom with his little like his little, I don't know what you call this, like his little, like his booster, I guess. So that's like all kind of like detailed in gold plating, is done pretty well. And then of course the actual base that has the let me get more light on it. There we go. It has more kind of like that see-through, but very cartoonish kind of red to like bright orange and yellow. And it looks really good. And it does balance very well. It's not really that much of a problem. So that's nice. So he's like, ah. But we will try switch out. What do we want to do? Well, we can try articulation, I think, next, because there's not that much and it's very unique. So only thing we really have is his arms are can go out at the shoulders and they just come right off, even though it's totally fine. What's happening with this figure? I'm gonna break this thing. So his arm hinges up at the shoulder. That much goes down, only that far, just because it's hitting that. I guess you can go like a little further down technically, but that's to the side. And then at the elbow, it is just a single jointed. Oh, and there also is a rotation at the shoulder as well, which is kind of weird. No, no, that's normal. What am I talking about? Okay. But then you do have your, I'm just going to take it out. It wants to pop out anyways. So it wasn't in there before. That's the whole point. But then with the arms, you just have a single jointed elbow there. Then just have a side to side rotation there. And then at the hands, you have a rotation and a in and out joint there. And that is the same for the hands that you change out, like the fisted hand, which has just a side to side hinge there. There's no up and down hinge, but that's fine because he's not really holding anything. Closest thing he is doing holding is really to his little his like his like his little like his joystick, like his control little thing here. Because if we do switch out the other hand, the trigger finger hand, and because his little lever here, I want to say, I can't remember the word for this, but but this whole piece is just on, just on a ball, and then it's just a full rotation, like up and down and side, and just a full hula hoop thing going on. And then because of that, he can pretty easily, I would think, be able to wear his hand. We'll try to pry him open a little bit. Might be better if I just insert it. Yeah, if I put it in his hand when it's not on the actual body, he's holding it. That's more of a actual piece that should be rotating with it. There we go. That actually looks really great. He's like, get them, you idiots. You're letting the Avengers get away. Or he's like, I'm getting you, Avengers. I'm going to get you. Or stuff like that. And then I guess last with articulation, really. Well, there's one more. But you do have a rotation at the leg. You do have a little bit in and out, but not that much. But with these, but with the legs, you actually do have a double jointed knee there. Oh yeah, you also have like a thigh swivel as well, which is kind of weird, but it's there. But then the double jointed knee here. If it wants to go, it is kind of tight. It is pinless. So that's a nice little bonus, but maybe it's not. No, it is. It is. It has a hinge. I can see it. You gotta break it in. There we go. There's this full range there with the double foot. And then he does not have a boot articulation, but he does hinge his foot forward about that much, hinges it back about that much, and does have a ankle rocker pivot, even though he can't stand on his feet. Oh yeah, but he does actually have little, some honeycomb kind of detailing there. I didn't notice that before. That's really cool. Kind of brings that whole aesthetic together. We are going to switch out the head plate. We're going to put his more, kind of just more meaner expression. Say kind of more, oh yeah, a little bit more kind of like neutral. Like he's just like he's just like plotting something. Like we're gonna get those Avengers. I'm gonna get that Captain America and Iron Man and whoever. I'm gonna get Ant-Man, I guess too, but you know. And then lastly, for articulation, you do have a full rotation at the top of of the start of your base, and then you do have rotation at the actual start of the flame there, and then a rotation inside of it as well. So that's nice. Having little options like that to try to get all your balance, get everything in order. So yeah, this guy looks really cool. I kind of wish that you could like get him, I think, a little bit more kind of like leaning back, but I think that this is fine. Because if I push him, he'll be like that, but you can kind of push the plastic a little bit. Yeah, there's a little bit of wiggle room, but if you want him straight like that, I don't know how exactly that looks, but I mean, that's pretty good. I mean, that's just M.O.D.O.K right there. His feet do look a little awkward, but I think that that's just because of my posing. Because one of his feet don't want to articulate one of his legs. There we go. I keep saying feet when I mean legs, and legs when I mean feet. Just mixing everything up. Is that better? That's a little better. I don't know. Maybe that is better. I don't know. I'm just trying to like where it just makes sense. Like that, I guess. Like that feels like that. That makes sense. I mean, that's pretty cool. Excuse me. Yeah. Really cool figure. Nice looking figure. I don't know if this would be like a favorite. I don't know. I'm kind of torn on this guy. I mean, I like it. It's really cool. But I'm just like, okay, that's it. It's just M.O.D.O.K. I mean, it's like perfect. So I don't know what I'm complaining about. I mean, I don't have a M.O.D.O.K in my collection. and it's not like I like the old Toy Biz one anyways. So this one's great. This one's cool. This is like the M.O.D.O.K to get now. Like this is crazy. This is insane that they actually made this, and I've had it for 3 years and haven't opened it until now. Yeah, but nice to have like the two different like the face plates, and then even having like interchangeable hands. Like that's actually a cool thing. So points on that. So yeah, I know I was like a little critical. I was like, it's just M.O.D.O.K, but I think that if I kind of like painted up more of like the like gave the whole thing kind of like a wash that that it has like there and also like there on the front where it has like a lined in kind of wash. Maybe I think that I would like it more then, and I can do that technically with all the stuff that I got. So might be thinking about that because you also see like that lining there on the panels there, so where it's darker compared to all the details there. It's always like the inner lining, so that's really cool. But yeah, so I might try that out to do a little bit more, or even see if someone's done like a custom paint job just to get inspiration for this. But it's a really cool figure. It looks great. Like the paint is done very well. It's very clean. I don't see like any mishaps, and especially like on but on the faces, it's really clean. I like the more kind of realistic kind of detail on the faces where they're trying to like get to like actual like skin tone as close like as close as they can, and it's pretty good. It and it is like a stylized kind of look, but it's really cool. It's really cool. I like this M.O.D.O.K. This M.O.D.O.K's cool. He's really cool. Excuse me. Yeah. There he is. Looking cool. We can do a couple of comparisons now. We're 42 minutes in. We're making good time. One of M.O.D.O.K's A.I.M agents, or like a scientist, whatever they call them. It's kind of basic. He has the whole like the beehive look, but it looks great. I mean, like they match pretty well. It's like maybe he could use like some purple or something, but just having like just the all black is actually pretty cool. Or maybe even like more blue. I think now that I think about it, maybe. So I'll see what I got if I have any more of these guys or any parts of them. Okay, yeah, I know I only got the one of these guys, but if I have all the rest of the extra accessories, which I think I do, so yeah. But I got one of these guys. They're pretty cool. And then, excuse me, with the the A.I.M, what is he? Supreme Scientist, I think his name is, or the Scientist Supreme, where it's more of like an armored look. This older look there. We have like that more kind of like that blue on there, and then more of like the A.I.M kind of logo on the chest, with the blue belt with the gray pouches there, and then with the chrome head, and then have like the little like the tech, kind of like the information thing. So it's like a little like a tablet, but it's like a screen, like it's all screen, like it's not full on thing, and it looks really cool. But then there he is with M.O.D.O.K, about like the same gold, I would say. Probably, well, he's been in a box for a while, I'll be honest. It's about like the same gold. I think that M.O.D.O.K's is just a little darker, but it's definitely the same, like kind of like marbleized kind of plastic. And then on this figure, I would say, yeah, the marbleization does not ruin this at all. It doesn't take anything away from it. I mean, you barely even, like see it if you're not looking for it. Like you see it, up there at the top, but that doesn't really bother me at all. Because you know what side I'm looking at? I'm looking at this side. I'm looking at this now. It's like I barely even like notice it, and it even looks good. So, just gives it more detail, in my opinion. I don't care really too much for it. But yeah, excuse me. Okay, there we go. There's our guys right there, looking pretty cool. Awesome figures. And then for more A.I.M, we'll do Yelena over here. Can't remember her last name. It's called M.O.D.O.K, like an evil, like a Black Widow. I saw that she was in a thing of A.I.M on Google, so she's here. She was actually a pretty not bad figure. I did actually give her Shriek arms. I took off the paint of the Shriek because I got a couple at like at Ollie's, and she was perfect to use for this to upgrade this figure. If only she could hold her own gun, because that would be very nice. I would like her to hold her gun, please. I still like struggle to like do like snipers and like rifles. I like struggle so much to pose with as a collector. I'll try to get this. Come on. Maybe like that. Yeah. Yeah, that's way better. So there they are. And you can definitely see like the size difference. It's like way taller, way bigger. But I would see her on his team. Like she's like they're kind of like their stealth person. Yeah, it's like they hired her for money, but she just happens to be like really good and just goes with the whole gang thing. Like she's basically like their ace in a hole or something if they need to do something like bad, like very like secretive murder or whatever. But yeah, there's our A.I.M guys there, and then excuse me, we'll do a comparison with some of our we'll do it with our Avengers. Yeah, we'll do no. One more. We'll do Sunspot because he was actually the leader of A.I.M for a while. I don't have like him in a suit. I probably should have done that, but there he is, just in his regular X-Men uniform or X-Force. But he was a part of A.I.M for a while too. He was the leader of A.I.M, and it was like the Avengers or something. It was weird. It seemed weird. I haven't read it, but yeah, Google. I just look it up. And then next I got Baron Zemo, because oddly enough, I think he kind of has like a connection to A.I.M. Not like officially, but I know that like Hasbro, when they did their first Baron Zemo, that he was under the moniker of like agents of A.I.M or something, or soldiers of A.I.M. And then he was under that, but in a more modern costume. But I got the classic version. just to show off another villain. I mean, this figure is like perfect as well. I need to shoot this figure at some point because it's like the best that there's ever been of this. So that's really cool. And then for another major villain, classic. Look, I got the Red Skull, and I got him with a blowtorch, one from the Thing figure from NECA. Russell, I can't remember his name, but but my Red Skull, he has a flamethrower. It's like that classic kind of version. Because I think about like the Mezco one, because I think it also had a full aim thrower, and he also had this classic version of it too. So it's just like, okay, this is kind of iconic for me. It's kind of messed up, but it actually looks kind of cool. So I like it. But yeah, very colorful, very different colors, and then two different teams of like a world conquering evildoers, Hydra and A.I.M. So weird looking guys. Weirdest of all. Baron von Zemo. A fall. You need to look at the camera as well. Everyone needs to look at the camera. Look in there. You're fine. But yeah. There's all of our little dudes there. They're all just chilling out. All of our tentacle A.I.M, and then two villains, and then just because like the design actually kind of reminded me of M.O.D.O.K, I have the Spider-Man animated series, the the VHS wave version of Doc-Ock, because I kind of see like an A.I.M kind of thing. There is like a Hydra thing to it, but I think of like this kind of like uniform as like A.I.M, kind of where it kind of matches, I think, M.O.D.O.K, and he has like the bowl cut. So maybe this is M.O.D.O.K before he became this. Maybe that's what I'm thinking about. I think it kind of works, even though he loses the glasses, but it kind of works. I don't know. In my opinion. Yeah, just let me know. But all the colors change, so that's weird. But, I think that they're just pretty cool. I think it just pops with all the colors. I mean, he looks really cool. I mean, he's a great figure. He's not my favorite, my Doc-Ock look. I have my main one, which is more based on the comic. That's my version of Doc-Ock. But they were pretty cool. Pretty cool. But yeah. And then we got one more villain if Elena wants to keep standing up. I assume not, so I guess we can just give her. I don't think she's going to be having her. Well, she just lost the pistol, so she's getting the gun back. We're going to give it into the other hand. See how that goes. We're just going to have her in the back doing nothing. She's just being a pain right now. Despite the upgrade, still kind of a pain to pose. I got to work on her. It's very, I don't know. But maybe I'll finally, I'll switch out the legs. I know, like, I'll miss, that detailing, but it might just be better overall, anyways. So, but yeah, sorry about that. A little tangent, just because I want her to Do her best. Be a decent figure, please. I changed your arms and everything. But then last thing for big purple and gold bad guys, we got Thanos over here, full on classic from Hasbro. I mean, look at that. He's got the snap. He's saying the line, and they look cool. Yeah, like some main, like Avengers villains. I mean, this guy's huge. This guy's huge. I don't know where this guy's gonna go. He might not go on a shelf. He might have to be packed away again. But we'll see. But there's our Thanos there too. So really cool. Really, really cool. And then are gonna do a couple Avengers comparisons. So we are gonna clear this out. Oh. You and you. And then we got our classic Captain America right there. They look perfect together. I love this cap. Excuse me. Excuse me. Wow. That was a lot, but here we are. Looking good. Looking cool. Oh, don't take out the shield. The shield's very good. It's a very good shield. M.O.D.O.K back in the middle. Cap right there. Honestly, that's kind of cool already. And then we got Iron Man, which is the 20th anniversary one, as well, the same as the cap. That's the Marvel Legends, the 20th anniversary version from Hasbro, where it was in the Toy Biz based packaging, which is amazing. They need to keep doing it. Great. This figure looks great. Like perfect. And then we got Black Widow, a Target exclusive, the what is it? Avengers Beyond Earth's Mightiest. I think that's what it is. That line. That's really cool. There they are. Very different looks, but works. It's in the same universe. Classic. And then next we got Thor. Here. So, like a demigod type guy going on there. Like all magic, no tech. Kind of weird science, all tech. So, different thing. It's really cool. And they look great, even though this one is the Ragnarok version with the red eyes. I still need a regular wide-eyed kind of one, or even just to paint those white. I'd be fine with that, but I want pupils. I want him to have eyes because that's what I envision him as. Then we'll get our Ant-Man, our Target exclusive Ant-Man. Because, Quantumania, even though it's very bad, you gotta remind the world. It's like, hey, this happened. Yeah, these two pretty good characters. They kind of butchered it. It's weird because he was Yellow Jacket. Why? It doesn't make sense. It's very dumb, and he looks bad. have a hair. It's fine to have a hair. Then we got classic, our Spider-Man and his amazing friends, Spider-Man. There. Very classic. Super classic. Is this thing gonna focus? Okay. But yeah. Really cool. They work pretty well sidewise. It works. Spider-Man has dealt with M.O.D.O.K on a few occasions, especially with Captain America, that very iconic, I think, one. That storyline is actually kind of cool. Kind of get Spider-Man on his side. He was like, "Oh, you're just a kid? Why are they writing papers? Don't know what you doing." So it's really cool. And then we got Scarlet Witch, just to get back to the more kind of magical side, less tech side, because there's always a lot of techs. I mean, we got spider tech, shrinking tech, shield tech, drugs, well, steroids, trauma, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what she goes through. I don't know her origin. She's like a ballerina with trauma. So, and then, yeah, and you also learn how to kill, of course. And then you got Iron Man, man who made suit, and then God. So, and then we got magic. Magic with a witch, with Scarlet Witch. But pretty well. Cool design. Could do use like just for an update on this Scarlet Witch, but you know, pretty cool. Spider-Man, and then the last one, of course, gotta be the big guy, our Hulk, our 20th Marvel Legends anniversary Hulk, with the Hulk and Wolverine 2-pack lab coat jacket that's all torn up. But I like this more, so. But there he is. Great size. They look really cool together. It actually works really well. These two would actually be cool to fight. Grab it, guy. Or move. Thank you. Yeah. There's all of our Avengers. Oh, it's Scarlet Witch. Need to fill in. Get in line. Okay. Yeah. So there's all of our Avengers right there. Very well. Very cool. So now, all of our M.O.D.O.K comparisons out of the way. It is now time for I almost killed Captain America. I almost killed him. M.O.D.O.K almost got his wish. Damn you, Captain America. I try to kill you. And he was like, "No, I'm Captain America. You can't kill me." Mo was like, "Damn. He right." So stupid. I'm having fun. I'm having a good time. These are great figures. Really cool figure. Awesome figure. Great accessories. Oh. Oh. And now, we're going to put you in a safe place. Because now, we have an even bigger figure. We have a full 12-inch figure. Well, 11.7 inches to be precise. But nonetheless, we got a very big figure next up here. Oh, excuse me. M.O.D.O.K. I would appreciate it if you sat for this. But anyways, so here we have our Marvel Legends Super-Adaptoid figure, which is in the Avengers Beyond Earth's Mightiest line, which is a Marvel Legends. It's more of like a kind of like a retro kind of classic designs, and then you have the figure on the front there, and you have like the classic art on the back. On the side, that same kind of art detail. And then your Marvel Legends. Then on the other side, you have your Marvel Legends logo, the figure in a digital render. Also, I should have mentioned that there is a digital render of the actual figure with its with Captain America's shield and Thor's hammer on the front there. And then you have just a more neutral kind of standing of the whole figure. And at the top, you have the Avengers 60 years of Earth's Mightiest. So 60 years of the Avengers. That's kind of cool. But I got this at Ollie's. At this guy for $20. What a steal. $20. Why wouldn't you? So, really cool. Really awesome. And then on the back, have the figure with the shield, and then it's like plus the hammer. He comes with the hammer, and I guess, I guess they're saying there that he has 11.7 inches. I don't know why they just wouldn't do a full one there. Like, you could do that pose on the back. I know that looks better, but that's the whole point. Or just do like this again. Do this again. Get full size, but it's probably just around like 12 inches, but that's still kind of weird. But I know it's a cool little pose, so it's nice. But then you have your all of your warning labels, your legal stuff, Marvel, Hasbro, recycle, then all your other legal stuff, recycling, and then barcode. So all that stuff. So yeah, get to opening this thing. This guy is very noisy. A lot of paper, a lot of cardboard, and a very, very heavy figure. Or a very big figure. Where do we open? Top or bottom? What feels right in this situation? Now, Hasbro doesn't really do this. They go side to side. So I guess technically, we'll go to the top, because that would be place where they would probably have it. See if I can actually get this tape off of here. Yeah. Get our X-Acto blade away safely. Right. Okay. Still need to cut that anyways. Okay. More tape. Okay. Ooh. Yep, that's a lot of cardboard. It's all cardboard in there. We're gonna lay them down and pull them out. Oh, empty box. And your regular Hasbro paper. And then here's the enclosing for the figure. So much cardboard. Is done very neatly, I will say. So we will get out the shield, the hammer, and the bags, and then we'll get out the figure. Also has a foot holding. There's his. You're unwrapping him from his I guess cardboard tomb. He's wrapped like a mummy. Cardboard. Paper everywhere. Cardboard bits everywhere. Get out the hammer. This is a nice little detailing there. All like your dings and cracks. Your little like your speckling. And then with the handle, also, yeah, but it's all in that all green. And then with the handle is like a dark, is it like a, it's like a brownish, it's like a dark brown. I'd say maybe even kind of grayish. Maybe it's just gray. I just have my lights. Maybe it is like just like a gray. It looks like just like a gray kind of color. So really cool. Really nice. So it's sculpted very well. It's more kind of, it reminds me more of like the movie kind of version, but I guess because they did make a 12-inch Thor back in the day, so they probably just use the same mold here. So it makes sense. Bag there. Get that in the frame. Then our second bag there. With the same shield that came with the 12-inch Captain America, but in that all green coloring. So you have your lighter green there and the lighter green on the inner rings. Then you have the dark green behind the star. Then you have the two lines of darker green to represent the American flag kind of colors, but in that green scale. So that's really cool. And then on the back, you even have some straps details there. And those are, I don't think those are actually removable this time. Are they removable? I think they were. On the original, they, yeah, yeah, they definitely are. But they might have glued them in this time. They look glued in. So we're not going to try to do that. So maybe that's what I got to do to mine. I just got to glue it. Oh my God. There's our biggest bag I think I've ever had. Oh my God. Look at this guy. Look at this. This is awesome. Look at this. This looks so cool. His face does look a little warped in packaging, but that might just be just the actual look. It just looks kind of, yeah, like his face is like going, like, you can see that. It kind of looks like that to me. Or that's just like my own face. I don't know. Maybe it is a little pinched. It's still fine. I mean, it looks good. It just looks like a big mask. But yeah, but this is the what is he? The Super-Adaptoid, where he has like this kind of like this Hawkeye kind of esque mask, but he has like two little fin pieces at the top with the wide eyes kind of there, and then it's just all blank on that mask. But then he has the whole kind of like the Captain America suit, but he has like an Iron Man kind of repulsor on his chest. That's like all green. That's like crazy. And then you just have like I think just like the modified, like some Captain America cuffs where they're on the back of his arms. I think they are. I don't think they're supposed to be on the front. Excuse me. Am I wrong? How does that look? Are they supposed to be up? What's the thing? It doesn't even show them. It barely even shows them. Ugh. And they're just at like the back. So it's like at the exact place that you don't see them. It's kind of weird, but I'm going to have them probably do like that. Because even though you don't see them, once you get like a side angle, you will, because that's usually how we do. with these figures. Oh. Hopefully pieces are tight, but pretty well. But then just going back to the whole design there, because as we said, he has the Captain America body, and that just continues down. Basically until the boots, where he has like these two kind of like little just little just single pieces that just wrap around it, and they're kind of like old timey boots. So I don't know who that's supposed to kind of represent. Is that like an old like an A.I.M thing, or just something different? Yeah. But it's cool that they do the whole like the green aesthetic. It actually kind of works for the figure. Just like it's kind of like, how is this green? This isn't real. No way. No way this can actually do this. And it is. It's a thing. I mean, look at it. It's an awesome figure. That is so cool. That is awesome. Yeah. So we'll give him Thor's hammer. Well, do we want to? Here, we'll go over articulation first, and then we'll do our accessories, because accessories require articulation to use. All right, so articulation, you have a ball at the top of the head. You have a hinge inside of the neck there. So you do actually have a little push forward, push back. So that's nice to have that. But then with that, you can look up about that much. That's pretty good. Leave it a little bit more now. And then you can go down that far, super far. Like it's like just like straight down. That's crazy. And of course, you can just rotate the top, the head, and a little bit of tilt. Not a whole lot, but a good amount. It gives him a little bit of like a personality, or he's like looking around at something. But then the arms, they hinge up about that far. I guess if you want to push it, but that might get your paint sloppy or like chew up your plastic. So probably just want to stick to just that. But it's not bad. But then you get full rotation there. Then you get a bicep swivel. Oh, there. That was a little scary. There we go. And then we have double jointed knee, elbow. Sorry, I'm just struggling with this guy right now. I'm trying to get his elbow. It's not like perfectly going. It's not hitting all the points, and I don't want to break this figure already. I'm already scared of doing that because I'm not nice with my figures. I want them to work. Expect them to work. But he's working. I mean, he can hinge up that much. You can rotate the actual cuff, but you can also just rotate the hand. And then since this is his Mjolnir hand holding hand here, he hinges up and down compared to the fisted hand, which that does have a rotation as well. Let's just say side to side on that. And then getting to the actual torso, you have a upper, like a diaphragm joint up there, with just that, you can crunch back just a little bit, not a whole lot. Crunch forward just a tiny bit, not really anything. You can rotate, but it's kind of scary on there, but also have a bicep hinge there, and that brings it like all the way there. So that's pretty good. I mean, you can't complain about that. That's pretty nice. Of course, I would like some more side to side and a little more rotation, but that's just what we can get. That's okay. I'm okay with this. This is a $20 12-inch action figure. This honestly looks great. And then with the legs, take them forward about that far. Not really a lot. Oh, we get a little bit more. Yeah, it's okay, not very far. Kicks back, not very far at all. Comes out, not too far. You do have a upper thigh cut there, a double jointed knee there. And at the boot, you have a rotation, have a foot that hinges back that much, it's forward about that much, and has ankle rocker pivot. So very good. Very nice articulation. Very well done. So yeah, very cool. Very sick. Oh, there he is. This is actually really cool. Even like just the hammer. I mean, that's pretty cool. Just standing like a badass. Look at that. That is so cool. Even if you have them, maybe like a little bit more kind of like crunching. He's like, I know I'm getting you, Avengers. Oh. He's like, where do you think you're going? Or something like that. Maybe like that first one was fine. I don't know. So he's fighting 6-inch guys, so we have to think about that. It's posing. Well, I mean, we're posing to camera. I guess that's what we're doing. Like an idiot that I am. I'm not really thinking about it. Let's get him back to where he was. Where he actually looked cool. Because I can make them look like that. Just look at that. That's so much easier. That guy looks so cool. This is such a cool figure. This is really nice. And then we'll try on Captain America's shield. He comes with, I would assume. Have to remove the hand. Make sure you don't have to mess with it, I assume. Do you have to take this out? I don't know how. Okay, no. Yeah, that doesn't come off. Okay, so I'm not going to mess with that. I just don't know how to get this on there. How does he? I don't. What? How can it? I don't think it can. Doesn't make sense to me. You gotta like take off the arm? No. What do I do? I can't take the strap off. It's glued. You get this thing on. Oh, okay. We're gonna consult the box. Shows nothing. It just shows it holding it, but not how. But it holds it in both hands. I want to have the hammer and the thing and the shield. That's what I think about them. How you presented to me. If I get the cuff off. I don't think I'm supposed to, but how else am I going to get this on here? Because this really sucks. Yeah, that sucks that you can't. Like, you just can't. He has that. Why? Why? Why not have a way to have it? What's the secret? What's the magic? Can the star on the back come out still? It cannot. So you can't actually store this anywhere. Always. Yeah, but also, even though it does have a hole for no reason. So, I don't. What? That doesn't. Okay. Because that goes there. The hand has to go through there. Okay. I'm going to fight with this figure for a minute. Because this is dumb. If you can't, don't put instructions, please. Or okay. Wait. Hold on. Are they being weird about it? I feel like they're being weird about it. Maybe it is just like, well, no, it can't just be like that. I mean, that works. But it's like, no. You can't just rely on that. Look at it. I mean, it looks okay. Especially at an up angle, but it's like okay, it's fine. It works, I guess. But it technically should actually be up here. Like it shows in the images that it can do. Which if you have it like that, probably it looks like you can do. Because if you do like that, it looks like it can do it. But it actually is just that. You're not getting that much. So I'm going to figure out how to do that later. But, makes me feel better that I got this for $20 instead of like the original, which was like what, like 50 or 60, maybe even almost 70. I can't remember, but it's insane. It's just Hasbro, but yeah. Despite that, he he does look cool. He is a fun figure. I've had a good time with this guy. He looks really cool. I don't really like know this character at all, but I was like, well, $20, not bad. Might spend a little bit, get a figure. Feel good. Hopefully, he can hold his shield for long enough before it falls over and destroys everything. So, well, yeah, a really cool figure. a fun figure, a nice use of the 12-inch line. Kind of wish that we would see another 12-inch figure, maybe. But maybe an Ant-Man. Be nice. Because you just reused a mold. Even a lot of money. You did make this. You did put that on. You did make new boots, but like most of this is just reuse, anyways. So yeah, we need an Ant-Man. Yeah, like a giant man. I know we're getting a giant man, so maybe it's not ever gonna happen because they're like, well, we did the big one. What's the small one? But then that's more, like of an opportunity for them in their case. So who knows? But yeah, pretty cool figure. So makes me wish we have more 12-inch figures. But speaking of 12-inch figures, I think we'll just do that right out of the way, the funnest one. Oh. The Marvel Legends 12-inch Captain America, which I think is probably the easiest one you can probably find. It's not the greatest figure, but honestly, this is really cool. This is pretty cool that they actually reused like almost the same exact body and accessories, except for Cap does have a fisted hand, a holding hand for that one. So it's actually reversed on here. So that means they actually made, I think, technically new hands. Unless Cap actually came with different hands, which would make sense, but I can't remember, and I don't think so. Or maybe, well, the one I think, no, he does have one. No, he has accessories. I just can't remember. I can't remember anything right now. But yeah, pretty cool. And Cap's actually does go all the way on his. It doesn't hold very well, but it's there. And this was actually a gift to my dad for Father's Day because he's a big Captain America guy. So I was like, oh, I got my guys, I got Fanfare at this local comic store. Shout out. But they had this guy. He was like $20. I was like, give me that. Or he was even like less than that. Like he was like a steal. I think he might have been like $15. Because that'd be crazy. But pretty cool. Pretty awesome. And it's nice to gift my father things. Especially just other figures. I'm like, okay, I don't need this. You take this. Because I know you like Captain America, so I want to give you a gift. That's how I think of you. You're Captain America. Bah, 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 bah. Yeah, you're the guy that likes Captain America. That's weird. Okay. But yeah, pretty cool. Pretty cool. More of this, please, Hasbro. This would be very nice. Giant Man, I'm saying, which is printing money with that. I don't know how they didn't do it before. I mean, they did a Daredevil, so that's cool. They did Spider-Man. Probably technically need that. I'm a very big Spider-Man collector, but then, they did other things. They did Deadpools. They did, is that it? They didn't do a lot. They did a Wolverine. I know that for sure. But beyond that, not that much. Should have done more. Probably did very well, but I think it kind of went, like when Toys R Us died, essentially. I think that's when they kind of stopped it. Let me check my thing. Yeah. Oh my god! Like all my messages, I didn't have my messages on. Y'all were talking the whole time. Yo, I love this. Can you please read my chat out loud? Oh, I was missing all of y'all. I'm sorry about that. We had Lumix wasn't here the last time. Ryan wasn't here. Sea Dog, Tom, all y'all hanging out. Sorry I missed your guys' chats. I just realized that. I was like, is my chat off? I didn't even realize. I just thought I was just like alone. And I'm like, there's people here. Am I going crazy? But yeah, sorry about that. But there's our, yeah, and that's a sorry to my live chat. I've just been, just like, yeah, I've been in the zone. I'll be honest. I've been doing this. So sorry for ignoring your guys' chats. I didn't even notice that you guys were on here still. I was like, what's going on? Yeah, I was like, it's so silent today. But that's my bad. I'm not paying attention. I'm just going crazy. But really cool figures. Very kind of different, but it is a very unique kind of thing. And then to see like size wise, he's still about like half his height. So it's like that's still kind of crazy. I mean, well, he's like, yeah, he's like a M.O.D.O.K and a half size. So yeah, not bad. Not bad at all. Really cool figure. We'll keep M.O.D.O.K out because you know he's our other main guy. We're gonna get this shield out of here. But then we'll comparison our regular cap. So you can see the immediate size difference. We'll do a little thing where they're looking up at each other. He's like, all right, evil me. He's like, all right, little me, I'm gonna smash you. He's like, try it, you idiot. But you know, there's some Captain America stuff, doing cool stuff. The Super-Adaptoid. I believe he has more of like an Iron Man kind of look now. I just realized that. I'm like, oh yeah, this is like a classic version. Like he's actually like been in other stuff besides just this. Get Cap. Well, do we want to get Cap? I mean, it's M.O.D.O.K. So I guess we'll get Cap in the front again. But we'll get our guy right here. Because we'll do Iron Man with him. Sense. We'll do Ant-Man to kind of represent like the Hawkeye, because I don't have my Hawkeye on me right now. I know I do have a Hawkeye, but he's in a pose right now and I can't move him because I gotta do a picture with him, and I won't and I won't remember about it. It kind of has like the same like the boot kind of thing, but it's on like the glove. That's what I kind of connect that maybe a little bit subconsciously because I just noticed that. So I'm like, maybe that's what I'm thinking of. That's why it works. My dog's barking. But yeah. Hope y'all in the chat are doing well. Then we got Spider-Man. And pretty cool. There we go. Iron Man. Get him there. There, we'll get Ant-Man back here. Then we'll get Thor. Him, because of course, he's got his hammer all big. You see the size of there, so that's really cool. We'll do we're here, Ant-Man there. We'll do Black Widow there too, just for classic Avengers, because it is the same line technically with that one too. Classic Spider-Man, because you gotta have some Spider-Man, and then Uh, we'll get Hulk out. It's another big green guy. He's really strong. You can definitely see like how much taller like Hulk is. He's like almost half the size as well. But yeah, really cool. Um, and then getting on to other A.I.M, because he is an A.I.M, essentially made thing or monster or a guy, whatever it is. But bringing back our A.I.M soldier, just kind of give you like a basic kind of guy size there. If I can get Super-Adaptoid's feet to be straight. A row, just stand out. Definitely see a different size. Put him in the front. Get our Supreme Scientist, our Scientist Supreme, whatever it is. More modern, but kind of works. It's kind of cool that they have like a giant, kind of like Avenger copier. Ooh. Oh, then we have Lana there. She's probably like the smallest, honestly, next to him. You can just sit back here. Just stay there, Yelena. Don't touch nothing. Um, do oh, that's not very good. It looks like it sucks. Can you just stand? Thank you. You not fall. Thank you. More secure. Why are your legs just bowing out so much? Iron Man. Good feet. Work. I swear. You have rusty hinges. You'd only go forward. Yet like go sideways. All right, let's get this Black Widow here a little closer. Lena can come a little closer as well. Maybe it can actually come in closer. That Warrior Man comes in a little more, a little better. And then we'll grab Zemo. Just a comparison. Super-Adaptoid, another bad guy, another type A.I.M in my mind, at least. Even though he is Hydra, technically. And we'll have him. We want him at the front. How does that look? Yeah, that's not bad. And then we'll do Red Skull as well. There. Really cool. Works very well. Okay, let's get this guy going. His feet are kind of missing. There's our Red Skull. And then, just for good fun, we'll throw in Doc-Ock just because of the green, just because of the kind of armor look. He has like the little, like the things at the front too, at the feet, like the parallels. This guy could just be a regular M.O.D.O.K, essentially. He's just a buff. Yeah, he's just a buff. Yeah, like yeah, like a M.O.D.O.K. He has tentacles instead. We're actually gonna put him back here because Ant-Man needs someone on his side. It's okay to put Doc-Ock there. But yeah, there's all of our figures there. Not every single one. I mean, I could do, if I want to be risky, do put this cap right here. Or even like right behind, but I can't do that right now. Elena is not working with me. Unless I do cap right there. That's crazy. And that kills that. Hulk does get in there. I mean, that's fine. It's going to be very, yeah, it's a very tight fit. That's okay. Yeah, we're going to try this. We're going to go a little over. Yeah, this is the thing. We're going to bring her actually more forward. Spider-Man or forward. Bring Elena back here. But yeah, there's all of our figures, and of course, today we opened the Marvel Legends M.O.D.O.K figure. Great figure, fun figure, perfect. I do have yeah, like some paint grabs with it. Really, it's like I just wish it was painted more, but honestly, I don't mind it. It's great. It's cool. It has great accessories. Awesome, awesome articulation. It's perfectly well done. It's so good. It's so good. I don't care. And then Doc-Ock just killed himself, but we have the Super-Adaptoid 12-inch figure. And that figure is honestly pretty cool. It does feel a little more secure compared to the original because it's like, this is definitely better plastic. It's heavier. It's better. This is very heavy, but this like can't stand very well. This can stand no problem at all. Got to figure out what to do with that stupid shield. Hopefully I didn't break anything. I don't think I did, but everything just fell. But that's fine. Because it's what M.O.D.O.K wanted. I mean, he got most of the Avengers. Just didn't get Thor or Ant-Man. Because Ant-Man always finds a way to stick around. But in Hulk, I mean, it's a Hulk. You don't kill the Hulk. But yeah. Pretty cool. Let me get this guy out of here. Oh. Yeah, I think I'm gonna call this one a close. So win for the bad guys today. All of them are gone, literally. Even the one who's not. And all the other villains too, so they're all gone. So yeah. Y'all have a good night. Be good. Do good. Thank you for watching. Be sure to like, subscribe, share, do all that stuff. I appreciate it. Comment, do all that stuff. Engage. Engagement. So, yeah, we all have a good one. Good night. Oh, there we go.